Hey, I got a question for you. How do you feel when your cell phone battery says it's only got 5% battery juice left? You feel a little panicky, 4, 3, 2, 1%. And when your cell phone dies, how do you feel? Probably like how we all used to feel if our car gas meter went below a quarter, below 1/16 and was near the E and almost ran out of gas. Maybe you have run out of gas. It is a terrible feeling. It is literally the feeling of powerlessness because you don't have power, either electrical power in your phone or the power of fossil fuels in your gas tank. We are reduced to being people in a cruel and hostile environment. That's why civilization, since the dawn of time, has tried to replace people power with, at first, animal power and then power from burning things. If it was trees in the past, to more efficient carbon-based energy today. Well, some people fetishize that caveman lifestyle of no power, and they've tried to bring in a festival of darkness they call Earth Hour. It doesn't make a lot of sense, especially in a country as large as Canada, where we need power to get around, and as cold as Canada, where it's almost April and it's still freezing outside. So Earth Hour never really caught on, and partly because the people hectoring us to cut back our electricity use never did so themselves. Toronto, the capital city for smugness in Canada, used to have, well, at one point, power in this city was reduced by 15% on Earth Hour when it was a real fashionable fad. But this year, according to Toronto Hydro, only 3.5% reduction in the amount of power use, and odds are that was for natural reasons. Look at how CTV calls it. They call it the worst year yet, though Blog TO is more positive. They say Toronto stays mostly bright. Why would you call lighting a light in the darkness the worst year yet? How is it worse or bad to have a light while you're reading? Do you think CTV shut down its power to celebrate their Festival of Darkness? Of course not. Nova Scotia was even better, 0.5% reduction. And look at Vancouver, the capital city of environmentalism, where David Suzuki himself has 4 homes in that province. Someone drove by Suzuki's multi-million-dollar double-lot mansion and took a photograph purportedly of his house at Earth Hour, all lights blazing. What, you think David Suzuki isn't going to use power in that multi-million-dollar home of his? Vancouver's reduction was only 0.2%. Here's the headline on the CBC. It was a bust. But of course, the CBC didn't pull out the plugs on its computers or TV cameras. They just expect you to. Well, who's the champ in not using electricity during Earth Hour? Well, for the 65th year in a row, the prize for Earth Hour goes to North Korea. Take a look at it on the map. That north part there is North Korea. They don't use power. They don't have a lot of anything. They live really one step above cavemen at the orders of their communist dictator. South Korea is ablaze with life and light and hope. It is a natural thing to want to light lights in the dark. Some people on Earth Hour tell you to light a candle. That's foolish. Not only is it more dangerous, if you care about global warming, it actually emits more carbon than an electric light. But it's not about reducing power use. It's about conditioning people to use less and to give up civilization in obedience of an anti-industry, anti-human ideology. Sorry, I won't do that. And by the looks of things, not a lot of people in the rest of Canada will either. For TheRebel.media, I'm Ezra Levant.